Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another series review. Originally I hadn't thought of actually reviewing this series because I've been busy with other things, but I've decided to do this series review starting from this actual episode. It's Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, and the episode is called Nothing to Fear. And from the past episodes we see what's become of Cyrus. He was freed thanks to the knave making a wish to end Alice's suffering, which imprisoned him in the bottle. And Anastasia, or the Red Queen, she broke alliance with Jafar, and she's out on her own, and the people want to persecute her, of course, because she hasn't really treated them that well, and she's considered a villainess. Back in the castle, Jafar, he enlists the help of Tweedledee, who had a hard time getting ahead. Sorry, I just had to. But he gives him a body in order to free the Jabberwocky. And we get to meet the Jabberwocky. The Jabberwocky just gave me the creeps. She is so sinister and so evil and manipulative and just twisted. She's already inside Jafar's head, so she knows his past and what is his deepest, darkest fear, which should be drowning, especially by the hand of his own father. And we know that from the very, very beginning of Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, when he meets his father in the palace. He learns that he's the son, and well, he has a brother, but his brother is preferred over Jafar. And what happens is his own father tries to kill him by drowning him. And of course, the Jabberwocky says in the end of the episode, "I don't know what stings more, the lack of oxygen in your lungs or your father's betrayal." And Jafar does enact revenge on his father, and he becomes overcome with his own darkness and sardonic nature and conquest, and he's just the evilest of evil. But we have discovered that there's one superior evil, and that would be the Jabberwocky. And the reason that he wants to enlist her help is to find Alice, locate the other genies. There are other genies apparently, and Cyrus reveals that these genies are his brothers. It's very interesting. And the knave is now a genie to Elizabeth, and I think she's Robin Hood. I'm pretty sure. Wait, if she can't be Robin Hood, because Robin Hood is involved in Once Upon a Time. So Elizabeth. I'm not sure what character she is from the realm of stories, honestly. They call her Lizard because she can camouflage herself really easily with the scenery due to her clothing. So I've been wondering if anybody has any theories on what character she is, because I'm still trying to figure this out. Because she was always with Will, and Will also loved Anastasia, or Anastasia. Sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I want to pronounce it Anastasia, but anyway, he was in love with Anastasia, aka the Red Queen. And we see that Elizabeth loved Will, and he becomes her genie in this episode. And there's quite a lot of humor involved. And of course we get to see Jafar being his evil masterminding self, maniacal, and focused. He has a one-track mind. He really wants to have this all-consuming power, and something tells me it's going to end the way Aladdin did. I think he's going to end in a jar like he does in that. Maybe we'll see. I don't know. Because Once Upon a Time in Wonderland and Once Upon a Time itself, it takes different takes on the entire fairy tale genre, which I really like about it. Of course, the caterpillar's in league with Jafar, but I had a feeling that he was an evil character anyway, and I'm starting to wonder about the alliance of the White Rabbit. You kind of had that feeling that maybe the rabbit himself was maybe trying to do his best to look out for himself and his family, and unfortunately it didn't work out so well for him. He actually loses a foot in the process, which grows back, but interestingly enough, there are a lot of twists and turns along the way of this particular series, and this episode I really love because it had more of a dark factor to it. There's more darkness involved, especially with the Jabberwocky. She's so very disturbing in the type of creature that she is, and just how unearthly she is. She's very demonic, and even the way she straightens herself out kind of reminded me of The Grudge in a way, just because she could twist herself around, and she's very flexible, and she's a contortionist. And I thought, ooh, this villainess is going to be extremely intriguing, and she's going to be one to watch out for. And she actually warns Jafar near the end of the episode when he pulls the dagger out of her. It's actually a scimitar. Yay, an Arabic sword. I noticed that. I think it's a scimitar. I don't know. It had a curved edge. But anyway, he pulls the scimitar out of her, and she warns him, you might need that dagger. I thought, it's not a dagger, it's a sword. You might want to hold on to that sword later on. You may need it. And I thought, good advice from an unearthly, otherworldly, ominous creature such as yourself. And she's just, ugh, she gave me the shivers the whole time I saw that episode, and I can't wait until the next episode. But for now, that's my episode of Nothing to Fear, and I'm sorry for the spoilers, but this is actually done for a friend of mine who hasn't seen the series so far, so hopefully I gave him enough of a synopsis. I forgot to mention the part about her father and all that, but I can't really go into the backstory of Alice's father in this particular one because it's not really mentioned at all, and it's interesting to see Anastasia and Alice and the knave all working together, but then you realize that she usurps the bottle, and then Will becomes her willing and obedient slave. And I thought, oh no, you knew it all the time, you wench! I don't like you! Then that's one reason why I just love to hate her.